All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday, February 16th, 2026, and it's now 1:03 Central Time. Today, it's super nice out. It's starting to feel like spring, really kicking in gear, and that affects us on the inside, too. Not just on the inside of our hearts, but I mean on the inside of our houses. You start to feel differently, even though you're inside the house. You feel, like maybe getting some of that spring cleaning done. You start thinking about projects, right? Anyway, we're gonna play a little intro to get this party started. If you guys could help me out, help a brother out, and hit that like button. Share it out with some friends. Everybody's got to eat. Everybody has to be a little bit self-sustainable in life. Everybody has some things they have to do for themselves. Even rich people. You could probably pay someone to put your pants on and to tie your shoes. But there's got to be something they have to do for themselves. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll be right back, guys, in about 4 minutes. I'm your host, Waylon, the Indoor Farmer, and this is episode 223. Let's rock out to some metal while we hit that like button and while we share it out, while we tag all of our friends everywhere else we know, and hit the DMs, send it out to them in the DMs. Send it out on Reddit. Anyway, we'll be right back. Let's grow.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home. Turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun. Bringing us together cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil in the spare room, learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work entertainment, twisting sweat into gold, affecting every soul, young and old. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer,
All right, we're back. While I came in just in time, finishing the last couple of shares. Tell you what, it's not easy to do it all, and I don't even get time to like tag a million people or whatever. Although that's why I go by a schedule. I go by the schedule for a reason, so that no one should that wants to know. Anyone that wants to know shouldn't need a special tag. Not sure what that is. But the other thing is, you don't know if I'm live sometimes with those tags because they don't always take you to the right place. So it just sucks. So we're here, guys. It's Monday once again, episode 223. I'm Waylon, the indoor farmer. Nice to see you. I did a little cleanup on my computer, and now I I don't have myself logged in on X. So let me try and figure out the correct login. Hey, now we're in. We're in. So last week on the Indoor Farmer, episode 222, we we used the washing machine. We did the wash machine once again, but this time we did not use it for a bud wash or a bubble hash wash run, whatever you want to call it. We cleaned up most of the bags except for there is an issue. There is somewhat of an issue. This bag was cleaner. How do I say it? It was cleaner before I put it in there. Although the spots that I had used on this bag are a little bit better. So I guess it is what it is. But now there's like little bits of actual flour in this bag. Everything else looks much better. Looks really nice. This little cloth here. Oh, it looks so nice, Mom. It's very nice. So it's ready for another batch, another run with the bubble hash. I gotta probably do that. We'll start back on that next week because I got maybe 2 to 3, like probably 3, but maybe not quite 3 runs left. Like 2.5 maybe runs. Guys, congrats to our winner yesterday, our returning champion, Chris. His name on game night now is Extra Crispy. And he won twice in a row, 2 weeks in a row. He's just bam, bam. Just picking the correct doors every time. Shout out to Big Mike and or Cyrix, his arena name that he came up with, and then Kat for coming up to play with us on game night yesterday. Thank you guys and everybody who won. I'm pretty sure everybody that played won something yesterday. And our door prize winner, Ronald Blackwell. Shouts out again to Ronald. Thanks, brother. Cool. And make sure you let me know if you want to get put on the list of players on screen. It's not that bad. It won't bite you. No one's gonna, say, ha, look at what you looked like on the screen. For the most part, it's not too bad. So let me know if you want to be on there. I do have a bunch of pictures to pull up here. I'll pull them up now. Let me get some music going here. Continue with screen sharing. Everything's reset on me now. All right, let me know, guys, if the music is coming through. You can hear the music. Can you hear the music? And now I'm going to put you on the wheel for the door prize. Let's get it popping. Although we got to have at least 20 people in here before I'll spin any kind of door prize. Big Mike. We got Alice, Kayla on the Rumble. Anybody else? Chris and Margaret. Extra crispy in the house. It's just regular crispy now in the chat. Sandra, hello. Hey, thank you for the tags. I do really appreciate it. You came in yesterday. I think I saw that via Leaf Cycle. Ty Pond, what's up? Sandra H. We'll say. Who else on the Facebook wants to be on the door prize wheel? Somebody respond to my music question. Let me see. I'll jump around. Okay. Don't jump around too hard, Alice. Make sure you stretch out first and do all the good things, right? Diane, I got you. Hello. Kayla, I got you on both sides. Yeah, I got off work early today. Oh, nice. Nice, yeah. You know, I could go. I might. Let me back up a second here. I might end up changing, or at least adding shows in the evening, eventually. Just say if like certain things, certain situations work out, or I guess work out. I guess is a good way to put it. Then yeah, I could maybe be doing more an evening show at some point. We'll see. Let's see who else on the Facebook. Oh, Diane on Facebook too. Okay. And if you go over to the YouTube, I'll get you on one more time. Oh, Margaret. Okay, I see you on the Facebook. Alice was our first commenter on Rumble before the live started. Hey, Soil Food. Thank you for coming in. Good afternoon. Okay, I think we're caught up. Oh, except for the YouTube, I see. Alice on the YouTube. Let's go. You can hear it. Thank you, Diane, for responding to that. I really wanted to know. I was like, why is nobody's answering me? I lost all my wheels, so we got a new wheel. Set up a new wheel. That'll be our door prize. And then I have a number post up right now, so if you haven't gotten in on the number post, what's this? Oh, that's from today. We're going to unpin that. Make sure you get a number. There's 11 people right now in here. 11 on this post, I mean. Number 1, Jess is number 1 this week. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, without further ado, let's check out what's happening in the garden this week. So I want to see the like buttons fired up for anybody that thinks it's important to talk about nutrition, food, sustaining ourselves, survivability, sustainability. It all works off of the fact that everybody's got to eat, right? Hey, Crystal. I see ya. Alice. Did I get you for Facebook too? 1, 2. No, I didn't. Got ya. There it is. Whoop. There it is. And here's this. So nothing crazy exciting, but I can say this. It seems to me that the lemon tree is happier now up there, or safer, I guess, or away from the... I think it was spider crickets. I think maybe I had crickets that were eating the lemon tree leaves. I'm not 100% sure, but it was down on the ground. And so I put it up here on the table, and it's actually looking a lot better. It's got some new growth. And then I also chopped back the broccoli way back. My little house plant is looking all right. I've been told what this is a couple times. I can't remember, but that's okay. It wants to grow in this like stair step downward. It wants, like, I don't know if it's too heavy, or maybe I'm supposed to get something to let it trellis up, but it's just doing its thing. It's growing downward. It's gonna like grow along the bottom. It's just gonna grow along the grow bed. I've got a lot of arthropods in there. The worms are down in there deep. There's a lot of worms in there too, but I don't see as many worms as I see roly-polies, or arthropods, if you will. What else can I say about the table? Got some watering. I did bury a bunch of scraps, so that's good. Got a lot of scraps buried, and you know what's interesting is that I'm like, when I bury the scraps, I'm like, oh man, I should have broke this stuff down a little bit more, or I feel like I shouldn't put it all together in this big clump. It's going to take them forever. And then I turn around. I don't really time it, but a few weeks later, and by that time I've gone to another place on the table and buried stuff, and then gone back and gone over this way and gone over that way, and you come back to a place where you thought, oh man, that was going to take forever. And boom, there's nothing in there, and you dig it up, and there might be some sticks, but otherwise it's just like, oh god, they ate it all. They're good. It's a pretty cool process. I like it. In fact, I got some scraps right now upstairs that need to be buried. Turn off the news and build a garden with me is a song by Willie Nelson. Okay. Oh yeah. I tell you what, if everybody had a garden, they would have a hell of a lot less time to worry about what he said or she said on the internet. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, I'm not, how do I put this? I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than anybody, because I don't really spend nearly enough time in here with these plants. I do not spend as much as I should. A lot of it is like, you gotta hurry up and wait. A lot of it is, okay, I'm waiting for this plant to like produce something. But there are tons of things that I can be doing, cleaning, and I'm just not there yet. And I don't really have anybody that's standing around telling me what to do either. I'm just kind of like, okay, let me figure this out. And so I guess a little bit of defense for myself there, but I do know for sure that I'm not spending as much time as I could or should be. And if I had a legit garden outside, and say, let's just pretend that it was gardening season all year long, then I would probably you'd probably have to spend a few hours outside, every day, weeding and stuff, I would suspect. Hey Sandra, you found me on the YouTube. Nice. Let me throw you on the wheel again. Let me know if that music is too loud or not. I've adjusted the audio a little bit, and I would like someone to help me out with that. Let me know in the comments if it's just faint, and I want it to just be faintly in the background. I don't want to like compete with it, because my voice is very monotone, and sometimes if I get too relaxed and start talking monotonely, although I'm doing it in a funny way. But yeah, I can get like that. I can relax and be like, and then I did this, and then it's like, it just blends right in. It blends right in. Facts, Ty said. Okay. Oh yeah. Those kids nowadays don't know how to drive a straight gear, or even know what it is, much less not how to plant something. Well, I mean, I get that about like the stick shift and stuff like that, but I feel like planting something should be. I'm not saying they should know that. Well, okay, back up. They should know that. I'm not expecting them to know that more than I would know. They would know stick shift right at this moment, but in my mind, I see the growing things if we want to boil it down to that, as a little more important than, say, how to change a tire on a car. You know what I mean? And now, don't get me wrong, having basic mechanical skills, or say problem solving, puzzle solving type skills, and say being mechanically inclined in general, all great things. You need that stuff when you're farming, and I don't just mean like for big machines. I just mean in general, like using a lever, using a fulcrum, knowing how to use basic tools and technology like that. You gotta have those kind of skills. And an outdoor farm is what I'm talking about. Clearly, an indoor farm would be even more engineering, and I don't know if I would say more as in volume, but more separate little things that you have to sort of engineer, I guess, to use the word again, or to be technical about on the inside. You're trying to, you're trying to mimic the mother nature. So it's an interesting journey, if you will. I'm going to sell it from what's that? Hello, Crystal. Labor of love when it comes to growing. Love when they produce and you can get to enjoy the harvest. Canning and preserving is fun and as well. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not to that point, the preserving part. I would like to. Ty said, I've got 50 tomato seedlings, 10 green beans, 10 corn, 10 peppers, and 5 potatoes, all going out in the garden this year. I want to start a farmer's stand. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Need to start going to farmers markets and stuff, or even taking some of it. Well, it's such a weird thing with the rules and stuff between some of these markets, quote unquote markets, because there's some markets that you can take your produce to that aren't necessarily farmers markets, but you have to find out, A watermelon, I see. Sandra says they used to offer agriculture skills as a major in high school. Now they don't even offer that in schools, which is sad because kids need to know the basic skills of how to plan anything or survive. I agree. Now there are programs, but that's not the same thing. That's extracurricular. That's extra time, extra money from the parents. Maybe not like a cost where you have to pay to sign up, but I have no idea, honestly, because I've never been in the FFA or the 4-H club. I might have been in. We had this thing called the 4-H club, and then there's the FFA, Future Farmers of America. And I think it depends on your school whether they had a program for it, and it would have been like sort of above and beyond the school or the classroom. So to your point, it would be nice if they just had that as part of class. Let the students grow some random shit and see what they can come up with. We actually had a garden in my grade school, and my second grade teacher started it at some point. I forget when. Whether it was definitely before I was of age to be in the garden, but once I was out there, it was like the classes we got to go out there once. Was it once a week or once a month or something? It wasn't that often, but there's some kid, I'm guessing older students got to go out there to help really upkeep it. But I remember that at least going out there a few times. It wasn't like that frequent. I feel like that could be frequent. I feel like you could be doing class while weeding in the garden. You have the teacher like up at the front of the garden, like helping students do different tasks or whatever, and also sort of like loudly teaching or talking about different subjects while everybody's working and stuff. I don't know. I can imagine a merger of sorts. Anyway, to this picture, I have my grow table, and I'm just doing some watering the old broccoli and the mint. Oh, this is gonna be funny. So I was doing some of this recording while live on Locals today. So if you want to see the behind the scenes, a different angle, you wouldn't see this angle. You'd see me from the TV or from anyway. You'd see me from a different camera. But anyway, I was laughing and giggling because Mr. Chris P was there with me on Locals, and we were watching some comedy stuff, and I was just getting a crack out of it. So I'm going to play the audio of this and see if I can catch a funny moment. Plucking off some of the dead leaves. Sounds good. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Diane. Appreciate that. Finger red num one. Oh. Sandra says they used to offer. Oh, I read that. Okay. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Hit the like button, please, and do the repost or reshare inside Rumble. I think it's repost, and it lets you reshare it inside a Rumble. So I've got the pump coming from the aquarium over here, and just kind of move it around the table at different spots. To moisten the table. A nice moist table. Who doesn't want a nice moist table, to be honest? Oh, I just said something, but had to do with the the stream that we were watching. Kayla with the dancing rumble bananas. Let's go. Sandra says, oh, I already read that again. Try it again. Kyle, what's up? You were in the FFA, Ty? Does it cost anything? Ty says they used to teach kids how to shoot guns too. Can you imagine that today? I mean, I could imagine a version of it, but it definitely would be a bunch of like simulated guns. Maybe even video games or VR. Some of the VRs become pretty realistic with the guns, except for the weight. The only thing is that you don't really feel the weight of the gun, and not clearly the firing part. But Kyle, stick around. I'll throw you on the wheel. Oh, what is that? 3 people on the Facebook side? Oh my gosh! Come on over to Rumble then, I guess, everybody. Facebook dumped me or something. Oh, I giggled right there. Okay, I guess I didn't laugh that much. I gave the mint a nice deep drink. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I'm still trying to refill the aquarium from all this. Got the water turned on, but it comes out at a trickle from that RO filter. Tag a friend. We need to get to 20 people before we can do a door prize. We're sitting at 16. What is Rumble that you keep referring to? It is no, that's okay, Sandra. I'd like you to know about it because it would be cool if you went and signed up. It's free. It's the easiest way for me to describe it is like YouTube. It's a lot like YouTube, except for it is a lot more about the freedom of speech and the ability to exchange ideas. So you'll find some stuff there that is a little bit on the political side, a little more on the religious stuff. There's a lot of gamers now. There's a lot of, podcasters, but it's a lot of people that can't say the kind of stuff they would say on YouTube or on Rumble over on YouTube. So Rumble's just one of those, another one of the sites that I go live on. So we're live right now on several sites. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, of course, Twitch, X, which is formerly Twitter, also Kick, and Rumble. Rumble is the main one, honestly, my main platform. Okay, so here we go. A bunch of kohlrabi, all my kohlrabi down there, and my poor I was gonna say lemons. Onions are just about toast. They're about toast, so I'm guessing those are not going to be coming back, unfortunately. But I got quite a bit of food out of them. I love those green onions. I'm going to have to go get some more. I just bought those at the store. I should probably find a better place to get onion seeds or whatever. Alright, I'm not going to play that anymore because I didn't giggle enough last time. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no, I appreciate you asking because I'd like to tell everybody, but I'm not trying to, they don't, I guess they sort of pay me to tell people to sign up on Rumble. Sometimes we gotta, we'll have like a Rumble ad to read once in a while, but otherwise, I'll tell you the best place to find me, and that's all I can do. These places like Facebook and YouTube, they want to hit you with restrictions and these like small room you. Like right now, yeah, I could expect everybody to remember that I'm live at this certain time or whatever, but that's just not how people work. If it was getting put in front of them on their news feed or notifications being sent out to them, like all the stuff I hit, then more people would be here on the Facebook side. 3 people, 5,000 followers. That's just something that some of those apps do. So personally, I like to promote apps that don't do that so much. As I talk about it, I'm losing people on the Rumble. What's up, Rumblers? Don't go anywhere. Hit that reshare button. The next segment will be the number wheel for my subscribers. Handing out the first numbers for this week. 4 spins. Once every show I do a spin for the subscribers. They don't have to be here for it. And then the segment after that will be the Garden Savvy. And I would like to... I do want to show you guys some of the merch that I still have available, some of the colors of the hats that I have. Thank you, Kayla, very much. I don't tag Bean or Mess. I just send it straight to their inbox like they do with me. They get a DM with it. These broccoli trees I got growing are just crazy. I guess I should just chop them down. I got a bunch of little broccoli that's actually growing. Some inside where the onion patch was. A poor onion patch. The old onion patch she's dying off, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it right there. She's on her way out. Patchy. Speaking of patchy, look at that mint. That mint is patchy, kids. Oh my gosh. But it's also like at least 2 years old now, maybe 3. So I spread around the love a bit. It definitely took about, oh man, I'd have to guess 20 gallons. No, not 20 gallons. Maybe at least 10 gallons out of the aquarium, at least 10, if not 15. A lot of roly-polies were like, "Oh, what the hell?" They all had to come up. You're drowning us down here. So this is all new growth here, pointing at us. I thought this was this is an old light that doesn't work anymore. It's funny. Thought it was a branch coming off the tree. I cut out a couple of dead branches that were from previous damage. I hope she comes back. Hope she starts to thrive. I want some lemons, damn it. Miss Lemon. Come on with it, girl. We need those lemons. Look at that kohlrabi. That's a big one. Nice big one. There's a couple good sized ones, but that's the biggest one. I'm blocking a lot more sunlight out of the windows now, which is good. So you got the big one there, you got a bunch of other ones. There's probably like 6 different kohlrabi. And if each one of them comes out that size or bigger, that's a lot of purple kohlrabi. Like I won't be able to eat all that. I'll have to find some way to how you can preserve it. I wonder if you can pickle it or something. You ever seen somebody take like cucumber slices and you pickle it with it's like vinegar and onions and salt and pepper, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on the recipe, but I wonder if you could do that with kohlrabi. Pickled kohlrabi like slices or something like that. Kind of sounds good, you know. Hey, thank you. Soil food in the house. Let's go. Yeah, Facebook just fell off the map. Well, everywhere's falling off the map. That's okay. This show is all about pushing myself to do more in the realm of self-sustainability, not just growing food, but more do-it-yourself projects, more work around the home, things that you might think are obvious, or you might think, oh, I've done that for years. If you're somebody who's already fairly handy or sustainable, but not everyone's that way. And so I wanted to do something and make a show that promoted the people trying to move in that direction. Maybe not the ones who grew up with that knowledge and, Grandpa taught me all of this and I know how to, tie a square knot, whatever. So these things that you might think are second nature, but not so many people do these days. And those are things that I'm out here trying to learn myself and also promote. So if you're somebody that has that knowledge, you're welcome to come on as a guest. I'd like to get some more guests on to talk about these things. It's a repeat picture. Okay, so the seeds that I put in the aquaponics system did not pop, so I don't know what's going on with that. Probably the lettuce is too old. The lettuce seeds that I put in there. I thought lettuce would make sense because it would be it would suck a lot of nutrients out and also be easy and quick. Come on, camera. There you go. All right. So anyway, what I was going to say is that it looks to me like it's about time to break down the whole system and start building the next thing, the next iteration of all of this. So I started with just this one trough here. The water came up and it went into the trough. Then I ended up adding the second trough, which is just filled with water, and you can grow in that too. And then I added this PVC pipe, so the water, the pump comes from this water, from the aquarium, around here to the PVC pipe, back here, and then down this pipe, which is covered because it has holes in it too for growing. And now that all that stuff that you see is repurposed. Everything that you see was someone else's trash, except for the plastic. I think I'm pretty sure I bought. That's part of the liner that I had. But then also, except for the light as well. Obviously, the light was new. But a lot of the wiring and stuff that's holding this stuff up and things like that, that's all sort of repurposed wiring, and a lot of the stuff is repurposed. Very few things on here on this picture are not. But yeah, that was the whole experiment. That was the whole plan. Let me try it out. Let me see what I can do with it. And now it's time to where the rubber meets the road, kids. If I can't take all that I've learned and make the next system better than this system, then what have I been doing out here this whole time? So I'm nervous about that a little bit of anxiety, I guess. But I'm also very excited about it. There's a lot of new things that I want to try and do on a new setup. I don't think I want to do the PVC pipe in the back. You can see how close it is to the light. It just doesn't have much room. Any kind of plant that grows in there is going to have to be a very short plant. Which is doable, but everything I tried to grow in there didn't work out. I don't think I had enough water flowing through it or something. I'm not sure. I think maybe the holes were not cut like big enough for the grow cups. These grow cups, see how that grow cup is not fitting down in that hole like it should? I think that was part of the problem, because if it's not down in the water, it's not really doing its job. And the same thing I think was happening on some of these holes in the back here. They weren't going down in there all the way, unfortunately. And I still have this pepper plant alive. Like, I don't know, it doesn't exactly look like it's thriving, but we'll see. It's battling for its life. There's a battle happening right there. And then I have this whatever it is. Maybe a moth or a butterfly cocoon. Don't know what it is. And a video, I think. Oh, you guys aren't. That's a behind the scenes video that I want to post on Locals. Totally forgot to take that out of here. Behind the scenes first person dab for you guys. Oh, Ty, thank you for reminding me. I don't think I added Kyle on here. Kyle, if you're still here, bro, let me know. Ty on the Rumble. Let's go. Let's rumble. There's a little closer up view of the onions, and then there's like a broccoli growing in the middle of it. table's like infested with broccoli now. I buried broccoli everywhere, and it wants to grow back from its own ashes. A lot of broccoli buried in this bin over here too. A bunch more to bury, and one dead pineapple to bury, sadly. Very sadly. This broccoli just trees over here. Just soaking up all the sunlight. That grow light. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, the whole grow area. Except for, I mean, I do have other rooms that I'm using for growing, but I don't have anything growing in them right now. Microgreens for sure need to be growing. I need to just keep growing them anyway, even if there's no one to buy them yet. Actually, I might have people to buy them, but I need to update the insurance and all of these things, and processes. But I do have a couple of restaurants that are interested, at least in trying them out. Yeah, this lemon tree is looking pretty sad. Like a little Charlie Brown lemon tree. You know what I mean? I got you on Rumble now. Hopefully I did it right. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can see you in the live chat. It's the if you can still hear me, Sandra, it's the logo with the black background. The indoor farmer, but just it's a black yeah, I guess background. Oh, how'd that turn sideways on us? I can't turn it either. Oh, roly-poly group meeting that I disturbed, watering them. Look at all the legs. Oh, the legs. You got about 10 minutes to get yourself on the number post if you haven't done so. $2 a month, folks, and I give out hundreds of dollars in prizes every month. A lot of which you can turn into real cash if you like. Yeah, this video is supposed to be turned, but what can you do? What can you do? The old stair-stepping houseplant. I think it's pretty cool. Vibing with the food plants, houseplant, vibing with the food plants. Like, hey guys, I'm just like you, you know? We got the mint. Looking pretty healthy, actually. Pretty enjoying life now that I gave it some more space in the transplanted pot. This is a 3-gallon pot. It's not even that much space, but it gave it enough to feel healthy and happy again. kind of see the battle happening. Some parts healthier than others. Can't see any mites or anything like that. So maybe, just maybe, the spraying of Prime Superior has helped. But then it's the process of this trying to regain its any sort of semblance of I guess healthiness, nutrition. It's going to take some time, but it's an old plant. I don't really expect it to come back, to be honest. I don't expect this plant to live very much longer, but if it does, cool. You know, I've gained some more knowledge either way, and maybe I can gain some more peppers. But if I'm gonna take all this apart, which, oh man, I'm so nervous about taking all of this system apart and building a new system, because of the fish. You know, there's living fish that I have to deal with and have a plan for, to keep them, you know, give them oxygen. Well, actually, you know what? That's good. Just thought about it. I don't have to circulate water. I have oxygen stone. I can put that in the aquarium temporarily. That will help circulate water, give them oxygen, and that okay. Now we've got a plan, folks. I can do that in the aquarium just by itself while I tear apart everything else, including this plant we're looking at. I'm excited. We've got a plan now. We've got a plan, and that was the last one, it looks like. Still just 11 people. Pretty good odds, if you ask me. Sandra said, I shared your content on my Facebook, and hopefully a few of my growing friends that I've reached out to, hopefully you're going to add you as well. Very much appreciated, Sandra. I really appreciate it, because, you know, my main message is not, hey, I'm an expert, look at how cool my plants are. It's more like, let me show you what it looks like to give it a try. Maybe mess up things, maybe have mistakes, lots of mistakes, but turn those into lessons and, you know, learn something that's very important. It's not like, oh, well, if I don't learn this, I'll learn something else. No, you still got to eat. You know, you still have to eat whether you learn to do it or not. So, you know, everybody might have their own niche, their own thing they're really good at, like, say, growing a specific thing, right? Jess is number 1. Ty says you got soil food products, the product in those plants. Not in the aquarium, no. A dose of soil food casting will bring it back to life, you think? Maybe, but I don't know that I can put it in there. And actually, Ty, the aquarium has a lot of worms already in there. I didn't even know they still was doing Prime Superior. My last bottle is in that spray jug right now. So once that's out, I'm doing something else. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still a product somewhere. It's just not the True Health Care and Wellness closed near me, so I can't buy it anymore. I gave you a bottle once. Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff, but just got to use it often. It's one of the downsides. Let's see. Rose is number 2. Chris, number 3. I wonder if you could put the liquid jungle juice from soilfoods.com in the aquarium. Maybe not like large quantities, but let's see. Kat, you're number 4. Diane, number 5. Alice, number 6. Nobody at number 7. Perry Wood, number 8. Kayla, number 9. Brenda, number 10. And Trent, all good, number 11. Margaret jumped in, number 12. I'd rather see more people participate than less, so feel free to jump in there, guys, if you are subscribed. Or if you want to get in this, I mean, $2 a month and you get 16 chances on this wheel alone, on top of game night, on top of the door prizes. It's all good. All right, so we got 12 numbers. Let me refresh one more time. And we need to get to 20 people before I will do a door prize. We're still sitting at 14. I think we were close. I don't know if we got over 20 at one point or not, but I didn't see it. If we did, it was for a very short period of time. Number 1 gets 2 spots on the door, on the wheel. Yeah, Rumble. I feel like you guys, instead of tagging and sharing on Facebook, just do the repost on Rumble if you haven't done so already, and hit the like button, do some dancing bananas, maybe some smoking emojis. Got 19 minutes. Maybe I'll stop and do a little dabaroo. Old dabarooski. And what should we do here? What should we turn it to? A little reggae? We like the reggae. Easy jam. Easy jam. I'll pause this music first. Alright, let's spin it. Oh, I don't know how loud it's going to be, but there you go. I do need to get to the game night winners, game night prizes. I'll get to it. My son was off school today for some reason, some holiday. What was the holiday? It was oh man, I can't remember now. What's today? The 16th. Number 1. That's Jess. Gets Jess out of there rather quickly this week. It's funny because number 1 gets 2 spots on the wheel, but a lot of times it doesn't get spun. It doesn't hit the number 1 right away. It's funny. It's funny right there. Hey Trent. Hello, welcome in. Share us out. Share us to your story or to your timeline if you can, or share us to a group and tag a friend. We want to get up to 20 people. We've got 17 in the house right now to at least do the door prize. I feel like that's not too much to ask. Now, let's head over to GardenSavvy.com. Check out the Garden Savvy community. We've got a few people that said some things. See, hello everyone. Well, hello, welcome. I'm gonna say hi. Hello. Wait, what? Come on. We'll give him an exclamation point. Here's one from a day ago. That was from Nolan. Now we got someone here, Diane. I want to regrow my nectarine tree I haven't taken care of for a long time. I'm going to give her the wow cactus, and I'm going to say good luck. That sounds cool. I don't know. I've never grown a nectarine tree. Then we have Diane again. It says, please help. I'll show pictures. I'll just hit the like button. And we usually post something each week, so I'll post today's, not the game night sponsors, but today's thumbnail. Since it's already a JPEG and it helps to promote as well, I'm going to say cheers to Monday, Garden Saviors. That's all I'm going to say. Hashtag WTIF. And that's what we're going to do. What you growing at the moment? Kodama? I've got several things, but I'm kind of in a little bit of a transitionary moment as well. But currently I have growing, let me switch it up here to this one. In fact, I'll show you guys a new one that I did. Yeah, let's go here. Like this. Aha. So you can kind of see it. It's in the dark right now, except for the light that I have pointed at me. So I do kind of give it a little stress when I'm while I'm doing the show because I have light on. But I've got a bunch of broccoli growing. I've got my onions are dying now, so I can't really count them anymore. I had a pineapple growing. It died. It was growing for like, I don't know, a year. And we have a pepper plant that it's on its way out too, but it was growing for like 2 years. I have some bull's blood beets. I've got purple kohlrabi growing. And let's see, mint. And I have a house plant. Oh, and a lemon tree. Call her Limon, Miss Limon. But yeah, thanks for popping in there. What is it? Kodama. Put you on the wheel. There you go. If you win and you're not a member, you're somebody that's new to this stream, you will get a game night ticket. So you'll get a ticket to game night where you can play in a game that's typically reserved for just subscribers. So you get a lot of prizes and all sorts of fun stuff from game night. We got 18 in here. We need to get to 20, guys. We need to get to 20, and we got 12 minutes. You know what? There is a post. Let me see if anybody commented on it. There's a post that I made that said, "Show me your plants, and I'll show them off on the show." Right now, President's Day. Thank you, Margaret. Appreciate that. Today is President's Day. Says chance to win. Okay, no. No, I had to make a bunch of posts yesterday to get the weekly silly thing done. Show me some plants. Okay, yeah, nobody did. Well, it sucks. Nobody did. People, I thought, usually people love to show their plants off, but I don't have that to fall back on. But while we have the 18 people in the house, if you want, Ty, I don't know what you're up to, but if you want to come up, I'll post the link over here in the Rumble, so it's easiest for me. I don't have one growing at the moment. What's that, Alice? One what? Is Kodama still here over on the YouTube? You still here? You asked me what do you got? What I got growing? What do you got growing on right now? Anything? Growing anything? Growing anything? Let's zoom it out there, Cam. Thank you. We've got 10 minutes. 2 people, 10 minutes. I'm gonna stick around at least until the 420 in 10 minutes. If we can't get to 20 people in here by then, I don't know, fellas and ladies. A plant growing at all. Oh, let's see. No cannabis. Yeah, no can. Well, I actually what I want to do. This is my plan. At least until there's multiple lots of plans. So I have some electrical work to get done before I can really grow in the room that I have designated for flowering a cannabis plant. But until then, I could grow a plant in this room if it was just an auto. I could grow some like smaller autos, some possibly. I'd have to give it a try, but I think I could grow an auto in the grow table even, next to the lemon tree. Their loss not being here. Yeah, Alice, I mean, look, I hate to even spend any moment of the show bitching about why I like, or even contemplating about how or why I don't have more reach, but hey, it's an algorithm. It's just a daytime thing. People are busy. A lot of factors. One more person. And 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Oh, hey, Rose. Rose is here. Rose, remember, you're up to play next week. I guess our wires got crossed a little bit. No harm, no foul. But we'll have you play next week. We got 8 minutes, or what is this? Down to 7 minutes now. 7 minutes to get to 20. We're down to 17. We can't get to 20 people. It seems like, I don't know, am I an asshole? Like, what's the deal? Like, I'm typically, I'm generally all about trying to be helpful to anybody and to find ways that we can all work together. There are some people and some groups of people who I don't talk to or work with anymore because, if I don't feel like I can trust you, or I felt like I've been wronged in some way, those are pretty easy ways for me to just kind of go my own direction at that point, And I'm not going to make a big fuss about it, but it is. Like the roller coaster of this journey of like, hey, let me start a podcast, like, and suddenly just all these things that you have to do. You have to be an influencer and a creator and all this stuff. When it's like, oh, I just want to do a show. I just want it to be enjoyed by people, you know. And to be honest, I know I've talked to a few. There are people that watch the show afterwards. There's quite a few it's not really rewatchers. There are people that watch it. I guess the post live. I don't know how else you want to put it. Got 6 minutes here. Let me put in a little bit of diamonds. They're not just a girl's best friend. Ty, if you're still here, you're welcome up, man. I can send you the link if you need it. Or anybody really is welcome up. If you come up and you get all crazy on me, though, some new person, we're gonna have some fun. I will most likely do a little live stream later on to get the winners taken care of on game night. Ooh, this is going to be big. Oh my gosh, that's too much. That's too much, you guys. Oh wow. Only dab responsibly, okay? Back to 19. We've got 20 inches auto growing and a solo cup for this competition I'm in. I'll send you the latest check in video. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'd be cool, Margaret. Got one coming Wednesday. Broke your ass. What? Oh, your refrigerator? Oh, no. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, hey, there's Rose over on the Rumble. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to get one more person in here. I'm not doing this door prize unless we get to 20 people. I'm putting my foot down. I know it can be done. Where's all these people that are in the quote community? I feel like I've been given a little retirement bubble outside the community. You know, here, you stay in this tent right on the edge of town. Never too much, right, Sandra? Never too much. Hey, there's 20. How many of you are using 2 devices? Because I'm pretty sure it's counting me a couple times for the Rumble. We hit 20 there for a second, so I guess we'll count it. But man, that's sad. It's sad. It's okay. The important part is this box down here in the corner. The progress, the thinking that I get to do on Monday's show, the not just promoting of it, but the voicing and the out loud decision making that it takes in order to, you know, get into this stuff. If you don't have a community of people helping you or a mentor, I would say I have a community of people helping me, but it's a bit more difficult to take people's advice from text or from, you know, on Facebook versus, you know, hey, you have friends and family in the neighborhood that help you on your garden or whatever it is. That's a bit different. There's a difference there, but they are both support. You know what I mean? My username is almost ready, or your Usain is almost ready. Okay. Very frosty. Sounds good. Oh, I need to heat this baby up because it's 2 minutes till. I thought it was going to take forever. I thought it was never going to come. But look at that. It came. All right, you do have to be here to win. What should we make this sound here? Let's see. I do like that silent film score. Super Circus. Oh, the Super Circus. Okay. We'll leave this play for a second. Can I heat this up in time? We've got less than 1 minute. Cheers, Diane. Got some wedding cake rolled up and ready. Oh, nice, Alice. There it is. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers to you. Cheers to everyone. Have a great day. Ricky Wynn, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I knew you had something major happen. I couldn't remember exactly, Ricky, but I totally get it. I'd love to. I'm thinking of trying to switch to edibles myself. I enjoy the process, the ritual of it, I guess, but it's not great. All right, are you ready for the crazy circus or whatever it was called? Let's pause the music. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. This jams. Well, what a treat. Crystal Lee Graham, are you still here? Kyle. Ricky says the police detained me for 5.5 hours, and during that time, you complained about having chest pain, and all they did was made jokes. By the time they took me in the hospital, I was in complete 100% back blockage. Oh wow. Caused the front part of my heart to die. Now I have a civil lawsuit against him. Wow. Hey, Margaret. Okay, let's see. So that should have pulled up on the screen. Display banner when donations received. Huh. It's crazy, but yeah, thank you, Margaret, for the $1 super Rumble rant. I can pull that video up. Hold on. I don't think Crystal's here actually. Get some air. Get some air. Okay, we need to do this. Play this video from Margaret Jet.
Friday the 13th of February. 7th Solado Cup Grow check-in. Bubba Berry Kush still doing okay, even though I had pushed her a little too hard and she got a little
Bubba
nuke
Berry
going on.
Kush.
I think she'll still make it though.
She's still spinning. She's still spinning.
Luck and love, everyone.
Very cool, Margaret. I like how it just spins. And very frosty. Very frosty looking. Thank you for sending that in. All right. No crystal. Let's refresh. Reshuffle, reshuffle. And let's change that up here. I don't like that. Let's go. Let's try this one. Okay. I'm with you, Sandra. I'm with you. Oh, I forgot to add all the rumblers again the second time. Big Mike, Diane. Looks like Diane. Or Margaret. Is it gonna hit Margaret? Oh, it hit Margaret. Oh, right on the edge, Diane. Okay, Diane, are you still here? Diane can be tagged as well, but I think she's on the Rumble side. Suddenly, Rumble jumped up. Rumble, we're at the end of the show. Check out the first hour if you want to check out the plants, stuff I got growing. Well, I guess you can kind of see some of them now. Scott, what's up? Oh, just doing too big of a diamonds dab. Diane. Ah, there she is. Cool. All right. Gotcha. Thank you very much, Diane. Congratulations. Got to cough every so often with these diamonds. I also did too big of a dab. That's irresponsible of me. Alright, guys, tomorrow is the review show, and I don't really have anything. I do have a bunch of interviews coming up. Several one-on-one interviews that I've got sort of in the works, so that's going to be fun. Not sure what I'm going to do if I don't have... I have some time. Might find something. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll be chilling. I'll be coming on to chill. Probably make some bubble hash if nothing else. Could review a movie. Find a movie to review. That's fun sometimes. You too, Alice. Kayla as well. You too. Before. Really? Have to. Okay.
For everyone. Wow.
Excuse me. We have 20,000 people in here. I can read an ad for $600. That's crazy they give me that. Like, okay, I've got something to work towards. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Okay. I could do a little raid. Go check out the Rumble live streams right now. How about that? Got Russell Brand live. Let me see. I guess entertainment. Public Domain TV. I think we went to that one before. Chick Days at Ogress Farm. Okay, this seems to be like, this makes sense, right? This seems like a good one to go to. Oh. I don't hear any sound either. But that's okay. This is what we're gonna do. So if you want to opt out, you can opt out, but I got to do a few more of these anyway, so. There's my slash button. And confirm the raid. You can opt out if you like. And just come in and say, get out of my way, VLC. Say, hey, everybody. If I can read it or type it. Hey, everybody. Not really sure what's happening, but it seems like a farm-related live stream, so I'll take it. And shut the music off. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for me. If I can get some time here shortly, I'm gonna get these winners taken care of from game night. A whole bunch of them. 12. I guess 12, 13 winners. No, 12 winners. The door prize was won by someone who's also in the game. Anyway, a lot of satisfied players from yesterday that I need to take care of. So I'll do that as soon as I can in the next day or so. So otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time. Thanks again. Hit the like button on your way out, and we'll see you later. Remember, everybody's got to eat. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm waving the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real.